You
Mixon with a first down and more. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 72 yards. And the Texans are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Justin Herbert. Wide open, Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Play action. It's Herbert. Flushed out right. Airing this one out for Evans. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Hey, can. Let's go, D. Tighten up. SOS. 11. SOS. 47. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10, right at the 40.
Hey, watch the ship. 11 mighty. 11 MT.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Jason Pierre-Paul showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
12.
To try again after the sack. Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle. 43 yards. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Hey, we got to go score. Let's go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Herbert on first down now. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Herbert.
Let's go, D, let's go.
He's got Gronkowski yet again. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Bullock out now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Back to the air. Herbert on second down. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And this is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Devin Hester, 56 yards. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Devin Hester. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are able to cut in and out of that deficit. Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 Thomas. 12. 47's the mic. I'm coming. Here we go.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Houston. Andre Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
12.
They'll try and throw for it. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he finds Gronk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This one taken in by Hester. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Now Hester will get a shot. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that's caught inside the 30. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. Herbert operating from the red zone. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Fighting through pressure. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And Folk's kick is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. He had to force the field goal.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
11.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on? Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
11 mighty. Watch the pass.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Check 13. Check 13.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Airing this one out for Evans. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, Herbert. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now Burrow. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Again, it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman, because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Here's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which...
On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Lance Allworth, 40 yards. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down, Justin Herbert. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That catch good for only a couple. And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. To the air again, Herbert. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
You better bring it. Go.
Here's Herbert. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Buccaneers, 31.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Pulls it in at the 13. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And they go play action now. Burrow. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. Under pressure, they got him again. Booger McFarland, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
12.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Once again, the Texans will try for 2 here.
11, Thomas.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man, complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big offensive explosion. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And off we go from Denver. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
They go play action with Hurts.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. Now he steps away. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Check.
12.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Flushed out right. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Eluding the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Check. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
On third down, Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No score after one on EA Sports. On second down, here's Mixon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
49, check 49.
Now Burrow on first down. Flush to his right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Andre Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. They'll look to throw. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. They still can't get him. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Throwing is Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. They'll throw now on the final play. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. And that'll be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a give to Mixon. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It was Danielle Hunter to make the play in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Watch the whip.
12.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
We got to get to the ball.
12.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
SOS.
They'll try and throw for it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Trying to improvise. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22.